my darling Nikki. I'm back out on the Superior Hiking Trail. Behind me you see the beautiful Grand Marais, Minnesota. So I'm heading out right now. You can't beat this. It's 2 p.m. on a Thursday afternoon. Gonna make a 2-day hike up to Judge Magney State Park. Beautiful weather. It's been a long time since I've been out on the trail, 2 months since I was in Colorado. That hike didn't go so well, so I'm ready to get on the trail, put that one behind me, have something else to focus on. Let's go. I walked the 25 miles from Grand Marais up to Judge Magney State Park. Every time I come to this part of the trail, I stop in a moment of silence because this is where I fell 2.5 years ago and broke my wrist on the ice, and now have 7 screws and a piece of metal in my wrist. Ooh, buddy. Day 1, I walked from Grand Marais to Woods Creek. I'm not a big spur trail guy, but if you skip this one, just to skip the miles, you're shortchanging yourself. First on the trail, the first time someone has recognized me from my videos. This is Scott up here. Say hi, Scott.
Hi.
So Scott is on his longest solo hike yet. Tell me again where you're going from and to.
270 overlook to back to Pincushion where I parked. Longest solo trip. Have broken my 2 longest days. This will be the 3rd time on this trip I've broken my longest day, and if I do, it'll be into the upper teens, 16 or above, which is a first for me. So
cool. Yeah, you look like you've been hiking. Look at them pants.
Yeah, but I will tell you what, this beautiful country, I appreciate being here. God's creation is absolutely awesome.
I'm trying to talk him into doing Pincushion Outlook, even though he's tired and it's the last day.
Well, if the ski trail's that wide and flat, I may be able to do that.
All right, man.
All right.
Good hiking.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, you too. I made it to the Browns Creek campsite. It's a small site, but it's a nice site. Nice fire ring. You can see my hammock over there. When I arrived, there was another nice couple here They are camped up in their tent up yonder. But it's getting dark. I need to filter some water, make some dinner, and it looks like I'm going to be eating by headlamp tonight. This is the less glamorous side of camping. When you get to camp too late, you end up eating by your headlamp. But mac and cheese with bacon bits on top. Delicious. Good morning. It's another beautiful day in the bush. Slept in a little this morning. Up and at it now. I wanted to show you before I got hiking my underquilt. So last year I made a do-it-yourself underquilt from a couple Costco quilts, the down quilts, and I just adjusted it this winter so it will fit better on my bridge hammock. So you can see the quilt. I took out some of the quilting because where these seams are cold spots. So a little less quilting, added a little bit of down, cut it down to size using my other underquilt for my bridge hammock. So I knew the dimensions, sewed on the edging, put some carabiners on. It worked good for the first time last night. I think the temperature rating for it is probably down to about 40. So last night I think it got down to about 55, so I was plenty warm. Day 2 I hiked from Woods Creek to the Brule River. Just past the River. and I am in a grove of trees that is spectacular. You can see those leaves are turning yellow, sun shining through them. It doesn't get any better than this. All right, I'm getting to the south side of the lake walk on Highway 61. About ready to cross the highway. How you doing? What's that? That was us. Yeah, that was me. See you later. All right, crossing 61. Next, the lake walk. Okay, some people love the lake walk, some people hate the lake walk. I love the lake walk. It's just so peaceful out here. I know it's a little bit harder to walk, but it's 1.6 miles. Hard walking, but pure relaxation. I'm starved right now though. Late lunch, gonna have some ramen. Someone told me that the lake walk was closed because of high water on Lake Superior. I said, high water on Lake Superior? Are you kidding me? You know how big that lake is? When I talked to some thru hikers this morning, they said that it was open, but there's a little path to go around the spot where it's high, and it appears I've come to that spot. All right, I don't see a reroute. I'm walking in the water right now, but I'm gonna walk around this corner just in the shallow water here and see what happens. I'm getting all wet, and this water is pretty darn cold. All right, it looks like I can see beach up here again. Walking in about 2.5 feet of cold ice water. I gotta put this camera away or I'm gonna fall down from these waves. I made it to the end of the lake walk. Have I told you how much I love Lake Superior? Just the sound of the waves, the breeze off the lake, just the smell and the feel. It's one of my favorite places in the world. It's only about 4:45 and I have 2 miles to get to my campsite tonight. So I'm just gonna hang out here for a while. Well, it's time to leave the lake walk. Sad emoji. But I got about 2 miles to get to camp. Gonna set up, relax, crossing Highway 61 right now. It's a beautiful night out. Storms are gonna roll in tomorrow. I made it to the North Little Brule campsite. Just relaxing. I got here, there's 2 campsites here. The one that I usually go in, there are 3 guys camped out down there already. Not a whole lot of space left over. Real nice guys invited me over for dinner and a campfire tonight. But just relaxing right now. I did 15 miles today. But it didn't feel like 15 because I just took my time, wasn't in a rush. You know, after that Colorado trip and not pacing myself, I'm kind of past that now where, you know, I see people on the trail and they're bragging about how far they went or how fast they're going, and I don't know, I'm just past that. I like to get to camp. I like to be tired when I get to camp. So, you know, 10-15 miles is probably right if the trail conditions are good. Nice and cool today, probably got up to about 60, so perfect weather for me for hiking. Day 3, I hiked from the Brule River to Judge Magney State Park. I made it to Judge Magney State Park, probably about a 3.5 mile walk in from the Brule River campsite, but light rain out. Interestingly enough, the signage says that my hike was about a mile farther than the book said it was, so I'll take it. But it's 11:45. I have about 2 hours until Rob, my buddy, comes and shuttles me down to Grand Marais, so I think I'm gonna walk up towards the falls. So I met this Scott that you saw in my video. And he's the first person that recognized me out on the trail from my YouTube videos. So I'm thinking, hey, I'm kind of a big deal. Then I started replaying our conversation after I left. And he said, oh yeah, aren't you the guy that got your Ursack taken by a bear? I'm like, yeah, that was me. And he said, yeah, your videos, they're different. I'm thinking about that now. I'm like, well, what the is that supposed to mean? Different. Me? that's the Devil's Kettle. Where she goes, nobody knows. Okay, a little trivia. How many stair steps are in that main stair structure going up and down to Devil's Kettle? Is it A, 50, B, 150, C, 175, D, 4,000? The correct answer is C, 175. Hit the doors. Another great hike. About 27 miles, beautiful weather. Started raining a little bit today, but that's all right. Learned lots of things on this hike. I paced myself, slowed down, enjoyed the walk. It was great. A couple good camping spots. That new underquilt, the DIY one, it was plenty warm last night. It didn't get real cold, but it kept me warm. I'm wearing running shorts for the first time. Love it. A lot cooler. It's cooler weather. These shorts, not as sweaty and clammy down there, so I love it. Hey, I'm on Instagram now. Can you believe that? An old fart like me is on Instagram. You can see where to find it up here. Down here, of course, you can find me on Facebook. Go ahead and do me a favor, subscribe over there. Watch a couple videos here that YouTube thinks you'll like. And hey, I'm gonna be out on the trail in another week in Canada, yo. So we'll see you on the trail.